Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome to Ask Think episode number 53 for Monday, June 10th, 2013. Now, you guys may be wondering how many comments were on the last episode, and it was 2,336. And Irina Lee got really close, the closest yet, with 2,335. And as you guys can see, she made that prediction 6 days ago, so that is awesome. Now, before we get to the questions, I want to remind you to leave your question in the comments below. Remember, only one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. Now, the first question is actually a bunch of questions that are commonly asked. And as you guys can see here, what kind of Mac do you have? What editing software do you use? What recording program do you use? People ask me what my first name is. They ask me my age. And these are asked on every single Ask Think video. And I decided to make a website just to answer those questions for you guys. I'll leave a link in the description. It's just thinknoodles.me. And that'll answer most of the common questions that are asked on Ask Think in a lot of my videos. So go ahead and go over there and you can see the questions and the answers to those questions and download my Minecraft skin amongst other things and learn a little bit about me. 4CB asks, can you put Minecraft in the background? Of course I can. TJ Keaty left a comment that said he hates this series, and I'm really sorry you hate the series. You don't have to watch it if you don't like it. I have a lot of other content that I hope you've subscribed for, and I hope that, that you don't unsubscribe because of Ask Think, because I put a lot of effort into these videos, and a lot of people like them. Pixar Fan 8080 asks, when you answer a question for Ask Think, do you write it down, or do you just say what comes into your head? I just say what comes into my head. As you guys can see with the raw video, which is linked in the description below, I answer the questions kind of live, but there's editing done definitely behind the scenes, but you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at when I'm making the video. It's Matt, and Matt says, think I'm starting to get bored of your channel. I started looking at another channel that is always interesting. Why do you only upload one video a day instead of 2 or 3? Well, first of all, you shouldn't subscribe to just one person on YouTube. There's a lot of great content out of there and a lot of great YouTubers, but I can only do one video a day sometimes because it takes a lot of work. You guys might think, oh, he just plays a game and records and uploads it. There's a lot more that goes on with this. A lot of editing, uploading, creating thumbnails. There is a lot of time involved in this, more than you could possibly imagine. And sometimes I can only get enough time to do one video a day. Now, the next few people say that I changed to the new YouTube layout, and I didn't actually change to it. I was forced to change to it like every other YouTube channel on YouTube last week, and this is what I have for now. I have an artist commissioned for my channel art and avatar and things like that, but he's got a backlog of other projects, so we won't be seeing a full channel art update until around the time I hit 100,000 subs, which will be in August. Dancing Girl 1012113333 asks, Think, why is your voice so awesome? Well, you know, it's funny. I never really thought my voice was awesome until I started doing this, and I still kind of cringe when I listen to myself, but apparently people like my voice. Duck072 Videos asks, how long did the new CP outro take you to make? I love it. Yeah, I do have an outro on my CP videos now. It's actually pretty cool. It's an animated background, and it took me a while to make it. I actually had been putting it off for months and months and months, and I finally got around to doing it, and it took me about, I don't know, about 6 hours to put the whole thing together end to end. Brian Simpson actually made me laugh out loud when I read this on the last Ask Think video, and it says, I imagine you look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, and that, oh man, that is awesome. I love it. I'm DasJ13 asks, can you play with other famous Minecraft YouTubers like Captain Sparkles or Bayesian Canadian or anyone else or Sky, but don't stop with Grazer? I won't stop with Grazer, and you guys may have seen, I don't know when we're going to release it yet, but I played with Mitch and Jerome and Basher and a bunch of other YouTubers on a Battle Dome episode. We did it last week on Friday, and I'm waiting for Mitch to upload his, and then you can see my perspective. Alexandra M asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love your job? I love it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. It is really, really fun, guys. Esther Sandberg asks, do you ever watch any of your old videos? Do you think that you've changed a lot since you started doing this? Well, yeah, I mean, my old videos just have music and don't have me talking, and I think I sound a little different in my older videos. And speaking of which, X, the little disaster X, says, do your old voice when you were more serious. I can't spell, but should shut up because once I almost broke someone's back at school. Well, I'll try and do it. I don't know if I can do it anymore, but let me give it a shot. Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles from the Insiders Network, and I'm here to do a video for Ask Thinknoodles. And this is going to be a very fun video, and I hope you enjoy it. Did that work, guys? I tried to put as little emotion into my voice as possible, but I had a hard time holding back. Stompin' Bob says, Thinknoodles, you're one of my featured channels. Well, thank you for featuring me on the side of your channel. That's really great. The Jake Show 2 asks, do you see every single comment on every single video that you post every single day? No, not even close. I do, however, see every single comment on every single Ask Think video. Nicholas Zillion asks, did you hear the CP is on iPhone? It isn't on the iPhone yet, but there is the MyPenguin app on iPad. YoJedCP says, hey Think, did you know when you were a kid you would ever one day be so famous? No, I never really thought I would be any bit famous or that people would actually like to listen to what I have to say. The Assassins asks, here's my question, do you put videos when you want or do you have a schedule? Well, I put them when I want, but I also have a schedule for Death Swap and Think Thursday and Ask Think. Those are all on set days, otherwise it's kind of just what I want. Poffin Penguin asks, you've never answered my questions. Do you like Owl City? Of course I like Owl City. Braids3 says, hey Think, why don't you do a friend march at the beginning of the Road to Captain Thinknoodles series you haven't done on the last 2 islands? You know what? You are right. And for Virus Hunter, I promise I'll do it. What I'll do is I'll film the friend march before the island comes out, and that way I'll be able to play the Road to Captain Thinknoodles live as I always do. I mean, not live stream, but you know what I mean. But that way I'll be able to put it at the beginning. The reason I haven't done it is because when islands are released, and especially, I think it was Night Watch? Can't remember which island it was, but they surprised me with the release, and there was no way I had a chance at doing a friend march. Comic Book Fan 91 says, what? You only have 8 snow power cards? I have 21. Well, when you're playing in Cardjitsu Snow, I think that the Snow Ninja is still limited to 8 power cards per game. Warth45 asks, why didn't you upload a Road to Water Ninja? Well, I did the Water Ninja quest back in 2010, way before I had a YouTube channel, so I couldn't do a Road to Water Ninja because I'd already completed that one when Cardjitsu Water came out. Barney Hero asks, who is your favorite Star Trek Into Darkness character? Mine is split between Spock and Khan. Yeah, me too. You know, the actor for Spock is really, really great Spock, and I was so excited to see Benedict Cumberbatch do Khan because he is one of my favorite actors. He's the actor for Sherlock in the BBC version, and I just love him, and he played a great Khan. Katiana Alcantar asks, what movie do you want to see the most? A, Monsters University, B, Despicable Me 2, or C, The Man of Steel? Please put this on Ask Think. You never answer my questions. Probably out of all 3, the one I want to see the most is Monsters University because it's Pixar. But I really want to see Despicable Me 2 because I love Minions and The Man of Steel looks amazing. So I'm gonna watch all 3. The CP Marathon asks, how hard is it to be a snow ninja? Well, it takes about 6 hours of gameplay to get the snow gem, and then to get the rest of the items, I think it's another 6 or 8 hours of gameplay. So it'll take you 12 to 14 hours if you're good at Cardjitsu. Junior Alonso asks, which series will you rather quit? Death Swap, Hunger Games, Survival, The Code, Road to Captain Thinknoodles, or The Road to Snow Ninja? Well, technically D and F end on their own, and for A, B, C, and E, I don't want to quit any of them. On Glasser asks, think I'm wondering what kind of CP membership you buy. 1, 3, 6, or 12 month? I do an annual subscription to Club Penguin because it's cheaper that way. Anli asks if I like the new album Group 12 by Approaching Nirvana and what does it remind me of? It doesn't remind me of the Hunger Games, but I was a little disappointed with the album. I always buy their music, so there was no question that I was going to pay for it and buy it, but this one kind of let me down. There weren't that many tracks on it, and I actually didn't like one of the songs. Annalie Girls says, think I always imagined you the way you look on Poptropica. Do you really look like that in some way? Not so much. Other than the skin color, maybe? Gail Zamudio says, think my dad is telling me to choose between a MacBook Pro, iPhone 5, or iPod 5. Which should I choose? I would go for the MacBook Pro because there are a lot more uses for it. Unless you don't have a phone already, which in that case you should probably go with an iPhone 5. But wait until the end of today because Apple is announcing new MacBook Pros today, so don't get an old one. Spider Big YT says, think on Poptropica I have the name Speedy Catfish. How? Well, Poptropica recycles their usernames. Well, not their usernames, but their in-game names. So there are a few people that are called Speedy Catfish, and that's like me. Jenny Stars says, think you never answer my questions. Every time on Think Thursday, the room you're in is always full, so I never get to meet you. What should I do? Pretty please, with a noodle on top, will you answer this question? Okay. I have started moving around from room to room on Icicle when I do Think Thursday. You may have seen it in the last episode. I move from room to room. I kind of stick to one room, but then I go to the other rooms and check for people. So your best bet, if you can't get into the room, go to one of the neighboring rooms. So for example, if a lot of people are in the town and you can't get in, go to the plaza or, well, actually plaza isn't right next door, but go to the snow forts, and that's a good place to hang out. And then once I get into the town and go a few times, I'll head over to the snow forts and get people there and back and forth, that sort of thing. Tiffany Pasaoa asks, I have a question. What's the hardest Poptropica island and what's the easiest? For me, the hardest was Steamworks, and it wasn't the longest. Those are two different things. Steamworks is a shorter island than Skullduggery, because in Skullduggery, even if you know what to do, it takes like 2 hours to beat that island, and it's a lot of repetition. But with Steamworks, figuring it out on your own was really hard. The easiest island I would guess is Poptropolis games, because you don't really have to solve any puzzles, it's just mini games, but that one doesn't exist anymore, so I would have to go with early Poptropica Island. Valerie DeWolf says, think, how did you handle love relationships in high school? Well, about the same as I handled high school sports. I didn't have any love relationships in high school, guys. Green Dandy CB says, think my dad says to be a leader, not a follower. What does he mean by that? That is great advice, and what he means by that is kind of find your own path and do the things that other people don't, and don't do the things that other people do just because they're doing them. So be original is kind of what it means. Michaela Winkler asks, I want to be Thinknoodles. I'm a girl though, so am I Pink Noodles, Think Poodles, or Pink Poodles? How about Pink Doodles? So the next three people talk about mods in my Let's Play and whether I'll use them. I've always said I would stick to vanilla, and I'll address that in a bit, guys. But the Ether 2 mod came out today, and I dumped it into a Minecraft instance, and it has like new music and all this really cool stuff, and I am super tempted to put it into my Let's Play, guys. I'll have to keep going with the next few episodes and ask you guys on those videos what you think about me adding the Ether 2 mod. I'm not going to go the Captain Sparkles route with that crazy Divine RPG mod that makes things a little bit boring and OP and repetitive. but the Ether 2 mod is really cool, guys. Really cool. PokeAnts2347 asks if I will play the new Hunger Games map. Well, there actually been 2 released in the last 2 weeks, and I've played them both. Forlorn, I've already uploaded, I think, 2 videos on Forlorn, and then the new one is Isla del Rosa, and I've played that too, but haven't uploaded a video yet. Hopper567 Hopper asks, why are you so slow in the Hunger Games? Guys, I'm just really bad with a mouse. My mouse accuracy is really, really poor, and I'm working on it. I will get better at it, I promise. BurnRay99 asks if I know when Minecon is and where to get tickets. I actually don't know when it is, where it is, other than the US East Coast, and I don't know where to buy tickets, but I think you can buy them online. Now, it's usually in November, as I said, but the tickets are not free, and they sell out very, very quickly. So when Mojang announces that the tickets are on sale and you want to go, I would suggest you buy them right away. And as promised, I'm going to address what vanilla Minecraft is. What I mean by vanilla Minecraft is no mods, no texture packs, just straight Minecraft, as in you download Minecraft, load it up, and other than Optifine, for graphics performance, you just load up Minecraft and it looks default or stock or whatever, and people call that vanilla. Michaela Winkler asks, what's your favorite food in Minecraft world? Is it cake? Well, in my survival series, my favorite food is bread because I have at least 1 double chest full of stacks of bread. So it has to be bread because otherwise, what would I eat? And in Minecraft Hunger Games, I kind of like cake the best because it doesn't take time to eat it. You can run past it and pick it up off the ground as you're running. And that's actually really useful. First Down Production asks if I will ever go to the fridge for the survival games. I will. I have VIP access to Mitch's server, but I haven't really even played 1 game on it yet. Ivy Smith asks, what's your favorite biome in Minecraft? Well, I like different biomes for different reasons. First of all, I love the grass in jungle biomes. Really, really vibrant and green and bright. I really like it. However, I don't really like the trees in jungle biomes. You know, the tree trunks are kind of ugly, and although my treehouse is mostly made of jungle wood because I'm in a jungle, that reddish color on the wood planks is not really that appealing either. Now, I also really like mushroom biomes because I haven't found one and they're super rare, so I really, really, really want to find one, and that's the reason I like mushroom biomes, because they're so rare. And that leads us right into this question. Think, what will you do when you get a mushroom biome? A, build a Smurf town. B, make a noodle mushroom stew. Or C, do a mushroom treehouse. I have no idea. I know that once I do find one, I'm going to lose my mind. Genius Gamer Girl says, Dear Think, I want to know how you play Death Swap with Grazer. Do you go to a certain server or what? Yeah, I have a private whitelisted server, and as you guys saw, that XBioni built the new Death Swap in lobby for me and Grazer to play, and that's how we play together. Hannah Stewart says, Hey Think, how come you never do Minecraft live streams anymore? You're right, I haven't done one in a long time. I haven't really needed to farm anything, as in, well, XP or Wither Skeleton Skulls, or ender pearls, or, or finding diamonds. I have a lot of that stuff, but I want to fight some more withers because I want more beacons, and that's going to require wither skeleton skull farming, and we're going to have to do that live because that will take up so much time on my Let's Play videos that I don't want to take up time boring people with that, so look forward to that fairly soon. Teddy Bears Rock 1 says, Hey Think, have you ever been ice skating at Rockefeller Center? I did when I went on vacation to NYC. No, I haven't. I haven't been ice skating in a long time, but good for you because there are so many people watching. If you make a mistake, oh man. Princess Cute Heart Love, I love you, says, Think, when I watch your Minecraft videos, I sometimes think about other Minecraft users like IHas Cupcake, Sky Does Minecraft, etc. So I feel like I should choose only one of you guys to watch every single day. Who should I choose? I'm asking you because you are the only one who answers questions from fans. Well, I think you just answered your own question because I'm the only one that answers any questions, so you should watch me. No, you should watch whoever you like the most. Agus Sutanto says, hey Think, can you please play with Blamp, Kraken, or I am the attack? It will be awesome. Yeah, I'm actually going to be playing with Kraken and Grazer on Hunger Games today. Not sure when that's going to be uploaded, but yeah, we're going to play with her. Hasler30 says, Think on your Minecraft account, make your treehouse bigger. Well, I kind of want to expand it, maybe redesign it a little bit, and then I want to expand the entire base down to ground level and underground. I want to make it this huge complex. Infinite Color says, do you like the show Survivor, and who is your favorite castaway from the last season? I do like Survivor, but I've been very disappointed by the past 2 seasons. I didn't really like any of the final survivors. BigStarFan8080 says, when you start doing videos with your wife, can you start by doing an Ask Think video with her so we can get to know her? That's a great idea and definitely will do. What I'll do is the week before tell you guys that she's going to be on the next week's Ask Think so you guys can ask her questions. Gartnerin1234 says, it is finally time, no, not for answering this question, time for you, Thinknoodles, to challenge your wife for a game of either Minecraft or Poptropica. The first of you to complete the level first wins the challenge. That would be a little bit unfair. I have way too much experience in both games that I'm pretty sure I would win. William Brandt47 asks, have you ever got pantsed? Yes, lots and lots of times. I learned at an early age that you don't wear elastic shorts without a tie or a belt because your friends will take advantage of that. And I did that to my grandpa quite a bit when I was younger. Cedric Pierre Lewis says, Thinknoodles, why do you call yourself an idiot? Put this on Ask Think or I'll unsubscribe you. Well, I just, when I do something silly in a game and I make a mistake, I just kind of like to deprecate myself. I don't really know why. It's just, it's just like, you idiot, why did you do that? Wobble46323 says, don't you hate it when you sing the jingle, but State Farm isn't there? Oh, I like that. Nola Gotchan says, 5 people don't know what a dog frog sandwich is. Well, first of all, you must be a pretty old subscriber to know what a dog frog sandwich is, because we haven't talked about those very much recently. But yeah, he's referring to the people who disliked this video. Amira Elmobuddy says, Think, whenever you make videos, how hard is it to edit them? Well, as I said before, you can see the raw video for this Ask Think, so you can see what it looks like or how this is before I do all of the editing cuts. And these videos are extremely hard to edit. My Minecraft survival Let's Play, those are pretty heavy edits as well. Hunger Games videos are pretty easy edits, and that's why a lot of people make them daily. And since Ask Think is so hard to edit, I'd really appreciate it if you guys leave a rating on this video. It really helps me out, and I really, really appreciate it. Think, did you know that Taco Cat spelled backwards is Taco Cat? Taco Cat. Thinknoodles Fan Club says, Thinknoodles, this is the police. You're under arrest for being too awesome. Okay, but I am not going peacefully. Jared Berg says, do you hate it when you buy a bag of air and there's chips in it? Well, truthfully, you're right. I mean, whenever I buy a bag of chips, it's more air than chips. So yeah, that's actually a funny way of looking at it. Becky Muffin says, hi Think, can you say hippopotomonstrous equiptalophobia? I think I said that right, but Google thinks that is spam. Cookie2361 says, hey Think, read this in a British accent. Why did you steal my bold monkey biscuits? I tried, guys, I tried. K7 Heart says, Think, are you listening? Now are you listening? Listen. Listening now? Oh my goodness. Listen. Are you listening? Listening now. Now. Listening. Are you listening now? Now. Listening. Hiya. Sorry, I just kicked my ninja down the well. Oh, well, that wasn't very nice. Thinknoodles fan club says, if you could be any Dr. Seuss character, who would you be? A, the noodle in the hat, B, Think 1 and Think 2, or C, Justin K. Mooney. First of all, wow, you remember Justin K. Mooney. That's pretty good. And I love how creative you were with the titles and characters in Dr. Seuss. The Roar Dragon says, think, I'm scared. There's a really big spider on my window. My mom sprayed it with some spray and he will die soon, but he is really big and ugly. Run! All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here before that spider gets me. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. And of course, noodle on.